Welcome back to my channel. So today is gonna be a story time. Crazy ex-boo thing. Who I used to talk to. This girl, fucking crazy. So how I met her, we're gonna give her Ashley. That's gonna be her name. Boom, boom, boom. Ashley. So how I met her, I'll later tell you. You know what? I'm gonna do another story time for you guys, and I will tell you how I met Ashley, cause it's fucking crazy as well. But anyway, Ashley, that's her name. So Ashley was this very sweet girl. Cool, we hit it off very well. We exchanged numbers. I'll later tell you that story. We exchanged numbers. We started like talking, texting, and then as soon as we got each other number, we kind of like text the whole entire night. To later to find out, like we then started FaceTime and then whatever. So me and Ashley, we was having a really good time. Like we started to hang out. She had never met my kid or anything. She was older. She was beautiful. Like she looked amazing. But the sun is setting. It's like really coming through my freaking house. So anyway, so we started hanging out. She came over one day, and after we had, text and talked on the phone for a while, she came over and we went out. She came over, and she was feeling me. I was feeling her. We was vibing out. Like she didn't live far from me, so it was nothing to like on my baby free days. I go over there at the work or she come over. Surprisingly, how we met, it was crazy because she worked for the same company I work for, just for a different location. That was like, oh shit, I'm really happy we don't work for at the same location. Same company. The company is like really big. And we probably would have met way before if she worked at the place where I work. But I would have never talked to her. Okay, I am very monogamous. Intimately, like with sex, very monogamous with sex, and I always desire a relationship. That's me. No, I'm not about to just jump into something. And that was something that Ashley, she also wanted, because she haven't had that in a while. She's been like, it's crazy because before I even moved to this area, because she don't live far, like I used to pass her house every single day just to go all the way where my parents stay. And I'm like, dang, you been right here all this time and we never crossed paths. And we never crossed paths, sorry. We never crossed paths because what position she held with the company that I work for, she sometimes came to my location, but I just never seen her because my work is very demanding and I can't like just stop what I'm doing to participate in other things that the company is holding if it's during the work hour. So, anywho, we never crossed paths. I never seen her, but it was, we wore the same logo pretty much. Okay, so anyway, she we lived the same life, just never together. She was very single. She didn't do nothing. I always stayed at home. I didn't do this. We didn't have nothing to do. So when we met, we kind of like, our spare time became our time because we was two single living women. Anywho, she started to come over a lot more. Like then, as time went on, like she did spend the night at my house. Like I spent the night at her house. Like even if the holiday was during a week, we'll just spend a whole bunch of time together. Now, she was very open. She didn't care like if you asked something, she tell you. And I'm not a person that asks many questions, but if it was something like she'll tell you, like if she's talking to somebody, we kind of agreed, like you start talking to somebody, let me know. We was very open. It didn't matter, whatever. So I don't know. One time she made me mad. I don't know if it was some miscommunication or something, but I'm the type, like I don't give you like many chances. Like I'll put your ass on the block list. Notes, block, block, real fast. So I put her on the block list. It didn't last for long. She was kind of hitting me up. Then I think she hit me up on Instagram like, yo, you blocked me. I'm been trying to contact you, whatever. So that didn't last for long. I then eventually took her off block and we started talking again. Like nothing ever happened. So anywho, as that continued, we still became close. Like she still was standing out at my house. I was standing out at her house, like, you know, just real life kicking it. Like as if we was in a couple, but we didn't do the whole title thing. It was nothing like that. So let me tell you about Ashley. Ashley started feeling me a little too much. Cause she came over one day, she talking, she was just like, you know, so how do you feel about being my girlfriend? Or, you know, are you ready for that? You know, just asking me questions, asking me questions. And when I tell you when I met this person, it was never the issue in my head to make her my girlfriend. Never. Never, 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 never. I just thought of her as, you know, this is just a little personal, whatever, you know, a little situation. So anyway, Ashley, she asked that question. So here my best friend is. She was like, maybe you know, don't X her out. Give her a chance. She's trying. She's trying. Stop being so mean. Stop being so mean. So I'm like, okay, cool. I eventually stopped being mean, grant her the opportunity to get to know me a little more. Like she listened because dates was just like, bitch, you listen to what I said. Like that. I did granted her the chance to, you know, get to know me a little more and give her the opportunity to, like, let's be more. So when I started to, you know, let my guard down a little bit, kind of get in, feed in, you know, just, you know, do, you know, little things like that, Ashley started to act the fuck up. So then Ashley Ashley had some friends come into town one weekend, which was cool. I was baby free. So I'm like, if you fuck with me the way you say you messing with me, you should have invited me out with your friends, you know, let's turn up, let's get lit, da da da, because I was baby free. And, you know, I like to go out on my baby free days. Ashley didn't ask me nothing. So that weekend, Ashley, usually when Ashley get off work, she calls. When Ashley go to work, she calls. When she doing this, she calls. Like, oh, shit just went. Ashley fell off the face of the fucking earth that weekend. So I'm like, okay. And her phone had messed up. So she finally got a new phone. Within like a few hours after her phone messed up, she called me. She was like, I've been dialing the wrong number for the long time, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know. So I was like, okay, she trying me. So okay, the weekend is over. It became Sunday. I popped up at her house or whatever. Knock on the door. Well, I actually come to the door. First of all, didn't even let me in. And this the same place that actually leave a key for me to, you know, go as I please. Did open the door, step outside of the door, like, what's up? What's up? Like, you trying me, girl. So I had did my pop up. She came to the door walk in a robe, nothing under the robe. I was like, so what you doing, sis? So Ashley like came out the door and I'm like, what's up? So I eventually said, you know, let me in. Like, what you hiding something? So I kind of like pushed her to the side. She really let me in. I walk up her stairs. I walked in the room and homegirl was just laid in the bed, looked like she ain't have on fucking clothes either. And we looked at each other and I'm like, okay, so cool. I said, so I walked back down the stairs. I'm like, oh, so this is what you doing, honey? I had one of those Faith Evans, Biggie, Notorious B.I.G. type of movie things. Like, who is this? I'm like, I didn't even get out of my element or anything, but I definitely seen who the girl was, and I'm like, this the bitch you got in your bed? I ain't even do nothing. She just got in the bed. Why the fuck you naked? Put Ashley on the block list. I didn't. And I really didn't supposed to pop up at Ashley's house anyway, but I pops up and hop out. Anywho, I put Ashley on the block list. I kept her on the block list for a very, very long time. Let me tell you how the tables turn. Ashley started popping up at my house. Ashley started popping up at my job because she already knew where it was because of the company that we work for. Oh, I rolled past your job to see if you was there, what's going on with you. Ashley started leaving stuff at my door. Gifts, flowers, everything. I'm like, Ashley, but that still didn't mean nothing. Time when I do put it on block list, I take her off very, very fast and we start talking. But at this point, like, no, Ashley got on the block list and then the table started turning, man, why we can't be how we used to be, and why we can't do this, and why we can't kick it. Because Ashley, obviously you don't want what I want. And when I give you the opportunity to ask for, now you want to act all funny. Now you want to fall back. Now you want to do this. So crazy. When I tell you, she will knock on my door. We well over stopped talking. Ashley was leaving gifts. I was now dealing with somebody else, and I'm like, I had to take her off the block list eventually and tell her, look, you can't pop up at my house no more. Don't do that. You can't do that. And then she popped up at my job and like delivered something. I didn't see her, and I was just like, she at my door. And she left notes on my car. I was just like, but the tables have turned. You see what good people do? You can't treat people bad. Bitch was crazy. She's a lovely person, don't get me wrong. She was just, I'm like, you can't do that no more. You can't pop up at my house no more. Like, you can't do the whole thing about Ashley. I will have to keep you guys updated on how I met Ashley, because that was freaking crazy too. Thanks guys again for watching my channel. I love you guys for thumbs up this video, comment, let me know, tell me how y'all feel about Ashley, because right now we don't even talk. So tell me how y'all feel about Ashley. Should I have taken Ashley back?